The outside agitators narrative keeps collapsing, so they've decided that it's just they're all terrorists, like the students are terrorists. The NYPD confirms that 99% of arrests at NYU were indeed students, not outside agitators. The sad reality is that our schools are producing monsters, and it's now our job to slay them. Simple as that, says Councilwoman Vicky Palladino. Like, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing? We have to kill the students. We have to slay these fucking students. It's getting more and more hysterical by the moment. Sorry, we have no choice. You have to die. Why? Well, because you don't think it's awesome that our tax dollars and our tuition money is going to fund and facilitate an apartheid that has killed tens of thousands of babies. You don't want to participate in the baby murder? Sorry, you have to die. Think they'll walk back their statements about none of the protesters were students? No, dude, of course they won't. And no one will fucking hold them to account. Here is the problem. The actual outside agitators are the counter protesters, okay? They're like 70 fucking years old. Their median age is like 58, okay? The outside agitators are the police. The outside agitators are literally the media. Morning Joe is an outside agitator demanding that police violence happen at these college campuses for peacefully demonstrating. And they can't find anything that actually goes against that narrative. The reality of the matter is, even if they weren't fucking peaceful, I would still be on board with the movement and the momentum. It would make it much harder for me to defend it to a bunch of fucking liberals who literally refuse to get on board with a movement that they would otherwise agree with, as long as it's like fucking things up a little bit. But they're not even doing that. They're not even doing that. The students are being perfect optically by liberal standards. They're perfect victims. And yet people are still lying about them. And at a certain point, people are going to start being like, okay, well, what the fuck am I doing here? That's what's incredibly frustrating about this entire process, is that like these students have literally been perfect. Damn near perfect, which is unimaginable. I've never seen it in any organized movement ever. There's always random people who get fucking passionate and say some insane shit, and then the media swarms them usually and makes it seem like this is what the values of the movement are. Actually, they work to bastardize the entirety of the movement.